Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the iPhone App Podcast. Today we're going to take a look at an app called Currency. Currency is a up-to-date exchange rate application that lets you figure out what the dollar is worth compared to other places in the world. The reason I actually downloaded this is my wife and I were in Mexico on vacation for a week, and we wanted to know what the exchange rate was. Now, we kind of had a clue that somewhere around 10 pesos was equal to $1, but we weren't for certain. So I found this app just by doing a search in the App Store on the iPhone and got this app. It's a free app called Currency, and I just had to add Mexican pesos in there, and it automatically, because I had $1, it automatically configured and updated that information. So, and every time the application loads it updates the information. Of course, I can hit refresh and it will refresh that information. If I hit the I over here in the corner, I can actually add more currencies to this list by clicking add currency. I can also delete some of these currencies as well. You could set your master currency based on what country you want it to transfer from. So obviously I'm here in the US. I want to know what $1 is in equivalence to all of these other currencies. So the Mexican pesos one worked out really good because, I mean, knowing that the Mexican peso was 9.93, basically, you could just do the math using the calculator to figure it out. It would have been nice if I could have actually just typed in the dollar amount. What I was hoping for when I downloaded the app was that I could type in the dollar amount and it would convert it to pesos for me, or vice versa. But this works pretty close anyways. You just take the amount and do some quick division. But otherwise, it's a good app. I mean, it's really kind of eye-opening. I mean, here in the US, I know that our dollar has decreased in value a little bit, but it kind of gives you a neat, broad perspective of what, the dollar is worth or whatnot, depending on what your country you're in. So this app, I mean, I'm not for certain if it's available in all countries, download in the iTunes Music Store, but this app could be used in all countries because you've got multiple currencies and you can also set that master currency. So this is a good app. I mean, anybody can use it in any country that's listed in there. Seems to be pretty much every single country that I could think of in there. There wasn't anything that I tried to find that I couldn't find. So good application if you want to kind of keep up on that stuff. If you're a traveler or you're into keeping up on that information. I don't know. One other thing I didn't quite understand is why US dollar was the master currency and the US dollar came pre-programmed in. It was kind of funny to me, but I guess if you did change the master currency, then that would make sense being there. But I thought that was humorous, that $1 is equal to $1. But anyhow, this app was neat. It came in handy when I was down in Mexico. I was able to use it. So I recommend it. It's a free app, very small download, and won't take up much space on your iPhone. And it's good information to have if you are a traveler, or if you purchase stuff off the internet from other countries. It's a good app to have. So anyhow, that's going to conclude today's review. My name is Jared, and you've been watching the iPhone App Podcast. Check out iPhoneAppPodcast.com and also go on iTunes and subscribe to our podcast. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.